my channel Alla's Yummy Food, and Labdien and Всем Привет. I'm Alla, the host of this show. So I just got back from Portugal. I was doing my first ever presentation, which you can watch actually on my channel if you haven't seen it. I was super nervous, but I was at the Steam Festival. I'm wearing their new shirt, new logo, so I'm very excited. And basically, because I came back from Portugal and this amazing event, I decided to create the most amazing dessert ever that's served in Portugal everywhere. It's called Pasteis de Nata, which are Portuguese custard tarts. They're so yummy, so delicious, and I wanted to teach you how to make them. So if you're having some sort of nostalgia, you can go home and make them. Super easy, super simple recipe, perfect for you. And yeah, let's get started. Take your puff pastry and roll it out into a nice triangle. Just stretch it out. Then I'm using cinnamon powder, just sprinkling it around. You don't have to do that. I do like the flavor, but it's optional and it is not traditional, but try it and let me know. Just spread it around using your hand, and then from the very side we're going to roll this into a nice sausage. So just keep rolling it as thin as you can. Then cut your pastry in half, then in half again. I have got rid of the ends, as you see. And then equally divide this into 6. So we are making 12 pastillas, just like that. And you will see the little spiral thing right in the middle. That's how it needs to look. Next, take your muffin tray. I'm just spraying it with some cooking oil so they don't get stuck. And then place each circle inside. Then gently press inside with your fingers and start moving it about. So I've just pressed all of them at first, just like that. And then you can start using both of your hands and moving the pastry around just so it gets to all the edges. Start from the bottom, moving to the top, just like that. Then we're going to place this into the fridge while we make our custard filling. In a pan, add your lemon peel, then a cinnamon stick, then add water and sugar. And then I'm also adding vanilla extract. Next, we're going to take this to the stove and we're going to cook this until the sugar starts to bubble up. This should take 3 to 4 minutes. Guys and girls, I have my recipe on my website at alisyummyfood.com. You'll find full ingredients and also directions on how to make this. And also you'll be able to find loads of other recipes that I do for my channel. Just click through, click on a picture, and you'll be able to see the whole video with the directions and the full recipe in English and Russian languages. Next, we're going to add flour into a bowl and add just a little bit of milk. Now I'm going to whisk this just so there are no lumps. You want to add as little liquid as possible, then you don't have any lumps, just like that. And then I'm going to add more milk and then keep whisking until the mixture becomes nice and homogeneous. So you'll be able to see how it looks now. So then add the rest of your milk and it should be nice and liquidy, just like that. Then I'm going to transfer this into a pan. Put all your mixture inside and we're going to place this onto the stove and cook this on a medium heat for 5 to 6 minutes depending on your stove and how fast it cooks. But the mixture needs to become quite thick and look like a bechamel sauce, just like that. If you can see the consistency, it's nice and thick. So just keep whisking that up and don't want to overcook this. So just when it's ready, you want to add a little bit of your sugar syrup inside the flour and milk mixture and keep whisking it at a time. Just keep adding a little bit and keep whisking that in. This will ensure again you have no lumps in your custard and it'll be nice and smooth. So add everything together, even with your cinnamon and lemon zest, and just leave it to cool down for a little bit. Then discard all the bits that we don't need, put them aside. Whisk it again and now it's ready. So I'm adding a pinch of salt to my egg yolks. Just mix those in. And we're going to add a little bit of the hot mixture.
You don't want to add too much because you will cook the eggs. Just add a tiny bit at a time, mix it all in. And then I'm going to add a tiny bit again and mix it all in. Now that the eggs are used to it, we're able to transfer the whole thing back into the pan. So then you're going to whisk everything together until it's nice and smooth. Now custard is done. Take your cases and we're going to fill our cases with the custard. Don't fill it all the way to the top, just enough so that you can bubble up. Place your custard tarts in a preheated oven at the highest temperature. So mine is at 240 degrees Celsius or 460 Fahrenheit. And we're going to bake this for about 15 to 25 minutes, depends on your oven and on your temperature. They should look like this when they come out, a bit browned on the top and yummy. Oh my god, they smell amazing, guys. So just leave them to cool down for a few minutes and then gently take them out of the molds. And you will see it's got nice crusty pastry. You've got that spiral at the bottom and the custard filling on top. And traditionally I've seen in Lisbon, they put them together like that and then they serve them. I'm just going to plate them up. And these will not last very long. They are the best eaten when they're hot. Just be careful, don't burn your mouth. And these are the Portuguese custard tarts, Pasteis de Nata. I hope you try them. They are so delicious and yummy. Make sure to check out all my other videos.